I mean, because we've checked 4 out of the 5 boxes, right?
Oh, right.
Right. Now, I know this sounds like heresy for me, a professional coach, to say, oh, this is another unlucky fight. But when you have, especially when you're talking about like your mentality or your tilt, right? It's okay to recognize when you just get unlucky, you know? There's so many fights where you're going to be making mistakes to where you could have played it a little bit cleaner, that it's okay to be like, oh, that's unlucky. I was doing the right thing. Let's go next fight. I don't want you looking at this like, oh, I screwed up again. Yes, you should have hit the shots. You should have hit the shots. A better Genji hits that right click there and she dies, right? But
Yeah.
you did almost the right thing. Nice job. Right?
Okay.
Go next.
I just went. Usually I'm going to my games like with the. I just feel like this unlucky thing is a bit dangerous, you know.
I
If I use
agree.
it too often.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. But how many times have you been unlucky in this game so far? We are now 12 minutes in. Twice?
Twice. Yeah.
Twice. Twice. How many times have you not been unlucky and you've just been an idiot? Many more
At least
times.
3.
Right. More than twice. Okay?
Yeah.
So you need to be able to give yourself positive feedback as well. Because when you do something right like that and you get punished for it, as long as you're aiming for the right thing, that's what we want. Because more often than not, that's going to get rewarded. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you thinking about that there and being like, oh, I shouldn't dash the Sojourn. No, you should dash the Sojourn. It just didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. I don't want you. I understand what you're saying. You don't want to make excuses, but you also don't want to pretend that that was a bad decision. That wasn't a bad decision. It was a good decision. That was the right decision.
Okay. Honestly, before I watched my VOD back, but before like you going through this scenario, I thought it was a bad play.
Why did you think it was a bad play?
I okay, I think it was bad because like my monkey was like not on top of them yet, taking attention
Mm.
away from me,
Mm.
and I kind of took a like was exposed for quite a while before I got to the
Okay.
Sojourn, I think.
Okay. So
Yeah, that was my reasoning for that.
So you're fine. You're right with that. Maybe your timing could have been a teeny bit better. Your speed could have been a tiny bit better too, right? So that's
Yeah,
all.
okay.
So I think what your timing was good enough. Your checklist was good enough, but it still could be a little bit better. I would also, like we said there, your mechanics could be a little bit better too, right? So your play there was decent. So you can either do two things. You can either make your decent plays perfect, or you can make your bad plays decent. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Which do you think is the priority?
Probably just ironing out all the bad plays.
Right. Now, it's not wrong to say, oh, I can still improve. I can still make my decent plays perfect, because guess what? You can. You can. But even the best
Yeah,
Genjis are
but my
gonna
shit plays aren't even there yet.
right.
Yeah, okay.
But the gutter is still there. Fixing the gutter is generally the priority. So what I don't want you to do is, I think if you reviewed this game, you can definitely say, yeah, I should have done a better job there, but don't waste too much time thinking about it. You need to focus on the gutter. That has to be fixed. The actively feeding, doing all the wrong things, fix your mistakes, right? We talked about this. That's more important than getting 1% better on an engage. That was probably good enough.